What? Can't spell I banana without the E? Uh... Welcome everyone to another stream. Hope you guys are doing well. Hello, hello, hello. Splatoon Raiders Week. We're finally here, guys. We made it. We freaking made it. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna be honest. I mean, I was excited for this game, right? Clearly I'm hyped. But I'm not, like... but I haven't really felt, like, genuinely, like, really excited until right before I hit the start streaming button. Like, yes, I knew the game was this week, but I guess the excitement didn't hit me until, like, just now. I can't believe it. We're less than 2 days away, guys. It's almost here. It's almost... I can almost taste it. Hope you guys are doing well. Welcome, Crow, Chris, Lydia. We are here. It's tomorrow for you. Yeah, that's why I said less than 2 days. Because it is technically 2 days for everyone in the Americas. If you're not in the Americas, it is technically already, what, Wednesday for you, so it is a day away. But yeah, we're almost there. I'm so damn excited now. I mean, of course I was excited already. I had my pre-order ready to go pick it up. But yeah, now I'm feeling like extremely excited right before I started streaming. So yeah. It's almost time. World Cup who? I'm kidding. World Cup was fun. People enjoyed it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Congrats to España. Spain won the World Cup for those that don't know, beating Argentina by the minimum score 1-0. But yeah, that has kept... I think that's the thing, right? I was so preoccupied with the World Cup like the past month or so that it just held me over until Raiders, right? World Cup ends on Sunday. I'm feeling sad. I'm like, damn, no more World Cup matches. And then now I'm like, wait a minute. The week right after the World Cup ends is literally Splatoon Raiders week. So I mean, this summer has been great for me so far, and it's looking like it won't disappoint later this week on Thursday. But yeah, hope you guys are doing well. The Splatoon Raiders reviews from news outlets has dropped. It seems to be averaging an 8 out of 10, right? Which is actually kind of on brand for Splatoon as a series. So if you see it getting like, yeah, just 8 out of 10s, this is normal for... this is actually kind of normal for Splatoon average-wise. There are some people that give it 10s. There's a weird random newspaper that I barely see talk about video games giving it a 4. Okay, boomer, I guess. I don't know what they're doing reviewing games. We won't get to that. But they're like the only one that gave it less than like a 7. So they are the outlier. Clickbaits, whatever. But yeah, hope you guys are doing well. Chris, you're staying up until midnight tomorrow to play the game midnight. Nice. You have it downloaded, I assume. I'm getting the game physically, so I'm going to go in store to pick up my game because I like getting the games physically. Lydia, the Raiders is tomorrow for you. Yep. Oh my goodness, I can't believe it. There's already a lot of stuff out. Again, like I said, reviews are already out there, so there's a little bit more gameplay and like screenshots out now. I'm gonna stay away from those, but Nintendo themselves did post a overview trailer today, which I would like to watch. I don't mind like skipping out on it, but if I'm going to watch it, basically I'll watch it with you guys. So if you guys want to watch it together, we'll watch it today on stream. There was also a developer interview that kind of talks about like the game, developing the game and stuff, with some like concept art that they showed. They did this with Splatoon 3 as well. So I mean, if you guys want to read through that as well, you know, I'd be down to do that today. I guess that's all I really have planned for this stream, is watch that overview trailer and then read the dev interview. So yeah, we'll get into that later in the stream. So if you're interested in that, you know, stay tuned. Welcome, Vanessa. Welcome to the stream. I'm in Spain without the A. Spin. You're in spin. Wow. But yeah, last thing we'll talk about the World Cup. Yeah, Spain dominated the final. But they couldn't score until extra time. They had to go into extra time. But yeah, congrats to Spain once again. A music group you listen to also drops a song on the same day on Thursday? Wow. What time does my store open? Actually, good question. Usually I go at 11 in the morning to pick up the game whenever there's a new game, right? But I think the store opens at 10 in the morning. So I think this time I'm going to try and get there early to have the game earlier and, you know, stream a bit earlier. Let me actually see. My store opens at 10 a.m. Yeah, it opens at 10. So I'm going to try and actually get proper sleep and wake up earlier. I still don't know what I'm going to do. I actually do have my car back, so I guess I could use my car. But I'm having problems with like one of the tires. It seems like air is escaping. It might have a puncture, which sucks. I don't know. We'll see what happens tomorrow. The demo covers 1/3. What do you mean demo? Like the store demos that we've been hearing about for a while now? That's only like 30. What was it? It's only like 15 minutes though. Who is this? Why are you next to me? Who is this? Curtis. He just rocked up, standing right next to me. I'm going in blind, so if y'all wanted to watch it, I'm gonna hop out then. Okay, we won't watch it now. It's gonna be like later on, but that's like the only thing I just had planned for the stream, to be honest. What's good, Sam? Welcome to the stream. Oi Zaza, welcome to the stream. What time is this Thursday stream gonna be? I don't know actually. Maybe like noon, 12 Eastern, 12 p.m. Eastern, maybe. Again, I'm gonna try and wake up properly. Usually when I do like these streams where like a new game comes out, I tend to like make sure I eat some lunch before. You know, because a lot of times, for example, I remember last year around this time, when Donkey Kong Bonanza came out, I did, you know, I made sure to eat, and I was drinking some. It was like basically like an energy drink. It was a yerba mate. It was like this tea, like caffeine tea drink thing, and like to keep me energized throughout the stream. But I don't know if it was because of the type of game that Donkey Kong Bonanza was, or like the heat of the summer last year. But I remember after the stream, or like near the end of the stream, I was actually feeling a little nauseous and a bit of a headache. And so since then, I'm like, I'm gonna need to make sure like I properly get some sleep. Don't, you know, rely too much on like energy drinks or anything like that. So I mean, I don't know, you know, make sure I'm hydrated and whatnot. So if I was doing like a regular like new game stream, I would start the stream at like 1 to 2 p.m. But if I'm gonna actually go like right when the store opens, I will have time to start earlier. So I guess we'll do 12 p.m. like 12:30, 12 p.m. Start at noon. So we'll see. We'll see. You're gonna be up late watching YouTube, bro? Stop lying. Listen, I mean, why would... Okay, fair. That is something I do. Okay, calling me out like that. Damn. But here's the thing, right? I'm not... If I'm gonna be up that late the night before Splatoon Raiders comes out, why would I do that? Because everyone's gonna be streaming like the midnight launch of it. I don't want to be spoiled to any of it. And if I'm watching all that stuff, I'm gonna feel jealous. I'm like, I want the game now. So wouldn't it be better to like sleep early so that I wake up earlier and then I could go get the game earlier? But then if I'm too excited, you know, the night before something exciting happens always sucks because like you just can't sleep. I don't know. I don't know. Can you guys like hit me with like a baseball bat like straight to the back of my head on Wednesday night so I actually like pass out for the night and I actually go to sleep on time? Please don't do that. Oh, the reviews are from a special demo that covers 1/3 of the game. Is that so? Interesting. I thought some people already had like the full review copy of the game, like a full game. Or maybe like one of the reviews you saw only did 1/3. Because I saw another, I didn't see another review. I like skimmed through it and they said like, oh, they're like 10 minutes away from finishing the game, or something, or like 30 minutes away from finishing the game. They said something like that, but they're like, it's an 8.5 for me. I don't know. That's how game reviews are. They get like the game early to like make sure they play through the full thing. You should make a video, get like, okay, you should make a video, get like picking up the game like Switch U. You know, I was thinking about that. So because I was mentioning this on Saturday for those that weren't here, I guess let's start playing while I yap. It's been 13 minutes and I'm just standing in the city. So if you guys weren't here during the Mario Kart stream on Saturday, I was talking about how I was, because okay, at the time I didn't, my dad was using my car. So I was worried. I'm like, damn, I'm not going to have a car to go pick up the game. I'm going to have to like either walk to the store or use one of those like rental like e-scooters or e-bikes in my area to be like, okay, I'll just do that instead of like walking in the heat or whatever, right? The summer heat. So, and then I had the idea, I was like, what if I record myself kind of like, just like on my way getting the game like that? Maybe, I don't know if like those e-bikes or e-scooters have like a handle for my phone to record. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I might just end up, because I do have my car back, but I need to, you know, like put air into the tires. Hopefully it doesn't have a puncture, right? So I might be able to actually use my car on Thursday. If not, I'll end up using that like e-bike rental thing. We'll see what happens. But I would like to do a video of me going to pick up the game. It's not going to be as exciting, I guess, as the Switch 2 launch, because there isn't like much to unbox. But I don't know. I think it'd be a good idea to yeah, you know, just record myself going to the store and pick it up. I don't want to dox myself either, though, so I don't know what exactly I'm going to record. People are going to be like, oh, so this is his closest Best Buy store. You know? I don't know. We'll figure it out. I guess I'll start playing some Turf War for now. What's good, Tony? Made. Welcome to the stream. Made. What? I 5-star spray. Amazing name, Caroline. Do you usually buy games physical? Yes. The most recent game, Rhythm Heaven, I actually did get that digitally, though. But, I mean, of course, when it comes to a game I like really am looking forward to, I would prefer to get it physically, you know. I already know where you live. What? Stalker. That was you, Sam, for Quest, Chris? Alright, I got you. Vanessa is outside my window. Damn, she's standing outside in that storm? Girl, get inside. We're gonna get sick. Your city's the city I was in back in February, because I don't remember being e-bikes or scooters. I guess I am saying too much, huh? I'm kidding. There are definitely a lot more cities adopting like the whole e-bike rental stuff. I'm saying too much because I just mentioned the store, but now Caroline's gonna stalk me. I have mentioned like what state I live in here in the U.S. though before in like an old stream, like when I was like when Splatoon 3 like first came out. But do you have a Best Buy? So that eliminates all cities without Best Buys. How many cities do not have a Best Buy? Oh, I almost got that Squiffer. Oh my goodness, you saw almost 2 swings and 2 misses. Dude, I'm so good at this game. No! What's good, Zat? Welcome to the stream. Sam, if you're on my friends list, I think you should just be able to drop in. So people on my friends list, if you want to join real quick, you could drop in. I'm just doing Turf War. No room. We'll open rooms for the chat later in the stream. Don't worry, you're in my closet now? Oh, no. Remember learning about iBanana's real name and realizing his real name is not iBanana. No, it is. I don't know what you're talking about. That is my full government name. iBanana. See? Oh, no, sorry. It's I-potassium banana. You have to forget, you know... Can't forget the middle name. What's on Anarchy Open? Can someone tell me? I know I just switched. I don't know to what, though. Clams? Oh, okay. What's the Salmon Run weapon rotation looking like, guys? What weapons? What weapons are available in Salmon Run right now? Eel tail and undertow for clams, okay. Last name Crow. Wow. I didn't know the other brush was there. Boom. Oh my goodness, I'm hearing like an insane thunder roaring outside. I hope it's not big enough to cut the power in my house. If the stream dies, guys, you know why. What's good, Chister? Welcome to the stream. No! No way, man. I'm way too used to decav. I'm not used to the hurt box of the stamper anymore, man. The decaf hitbox is just way too generous. I'm carried by it. Hey, yo! That killed me from that far? Bruh. I'm gonna have... I need the decap to carry me again. Cooked, y'all. Puts the seasoned us too. Damn. Splatoon Raiders reference. I see what you did there. Be right back, Vanessa. Alright, no worries. You're getting the torrential downpour I had an hour ago? Probably. More doxing of myself, damn. I was about to say, like, what direction the storm's going, and I'm like, wait a minute. I should probably shut up. It's perfectly sunny outside. Hopefully your game doesn't get wet if you didn't start pickup. Well, that's the thing. I'm not sure if I'm gonna use my car, if I'll have my car or not. I might. It also depends on just the weather on Thursday. The forecast does mention that there'll be rain, like today. I don't know if it's gonna be all day or if it's like in the afternoon or just in the morning. I don't know. Again, I'm gonna have to figure that out as, you know, the day comes. Crow. Crow. No, I had my special. Zarin Collins, welcome to the stream. I'm doing alright. Stamper used to be one of my mains, and then I think I slowly stopped being one because I used the decav more. Just trying to get back into it. In preparation for Splatoon Raiders. I actually don't know if the decav is going to be in Raiders. Now that I think about it, it's probably going to be a thing where it's just a Splatana with like a special like horizontal slash ability. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Got the trade at the end. Wow, I just realized we didn't even paint that like bottom left part of our base. You tried the stamper with Crab Tank earlier today, and I'm one-starring every weapon. It's hard to play. It is very different, especially compared to the vanilla stamper that I'm using right now that has Burst Bomb. Definitely does that little extra damage to get your kill. That other one, what is that one called? The Nouveau? That's the Stamper Nouveau, right? Yeah, Stamper Nouveau. It has toxic miss sub that doesn't really do damage, so it is a little bit harder to get kills, right? Damn, I already one-starred every weapon. Congrats. I should definitely do that. I've been meaning to do another Splatana only stream, but I've just never gotten around to it. And now Raiders is coming out, so I'll have less time to do that. I don't know. Damn, Caroline, you don't like being on my team. We got Judd and Little Judd though. Corruption. They will win the game for us. We have the judges on our team. The main weapon depends on burst bomb so much, and without it, it feels so bad. That is true. There are people that are good with the stickers, which is auto bomb and I got Chris at least. It's auto bomb and booyah bomb. That is a kit I see a lot in like ranked or competitive, I feel. Any stream is a Splatana only stream if you only use Splatana, yeah. I've done what, like one, was it once or twice? I think it was only one other time that I've done a Splatana only stream. Well, originally the plan was to use only Splatana type weapons to just get better at them. I think the first one I did was only this Stamper, and I wanted to do another one getting better at the Wiper. But I never got around to that, I don't think, at least. No! I don't even know. Was I on the platform or was I still on the wall? Wow. Great jump. Okay, I got stuck on ink. I definitely should have killed them. No! Dang it! Nice! It's our time. The time is now. Oh crap, I thought you were jumping down. Well, you did there. Whew. Crow. No. Is it better to go for horizontal slashes since it's faster and stuff? I keep missing verticals. Damn. How do I explain it? I mean, yeah, I guess so, yes, because it's just more reliable and it's the hurtbox, right? The hitbox, rather, hurtbox. Why am I saying hurtbox? The hitbox is, I guess, more generous, you know, it's wider. But you do need to learn how to get vertical slashes. I think this one's mainly better to, you know, for keeping opponents at bay. If you're up close, most of the time this isn't worth it unless you want to risk the the slash, right? The charge slash, which one hits. So you definitely need to get used to it. I remember a problem I had when learning this weapon is that sometimes I accidentally did the dash as well. So it's good to learn how to do the dash and like how to not do it, you know, vice versa and stuff. But yeah, I mean the charge is good for range and like keeping opponents away. You know, if you could get a hit with the charge slash and then a one regular horizontal slash, you get a kill. So again, it's really about getting like a feel for the weapon. Also, welcome Satura. I'm still like Caroline and I have still not been on the same team. It's crazy. It's the opposite for you. You keep wanting to do this dash and it rarely works. So to do the dash, you have to make sure you are moving forward. Like moving the direction your character is running in, right? It was definitely a little tricky. I know I struggled with it originally too. No! I didn't know that was Chris with the decav. No. You have to get going, Vanessa? Oh, okay. Take care. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for hanging out, Vanessa. Have a good one. Don't know if it's my controller or something, because I swear when I do it, I'm holding forward, but it doesn't work. Maybe it's diagonal or something? Yeah. That can be a little tricky. But yeah, I mean, it depends. It could also be the controller problem. Hopefully it isn't that. No, I tried to escape. I tried to escape the reef slider explosion. Both of my burst bombs hit you, Caroline. Nice. Really close match. Switch the shoes. You're starving. Like you have you not eaten yet, Crow? Get some food in your system. I like how the game, like, puts us all in a circle, like, facing away from each other. Like, why? I'm curious. I also use Joy-Con, so that's probably the problem. I mean, maybe. Could also be, like, stick drift or something. Every squid for themselves. Finally, me and Caroline are on the same team. One cool. I just realized one cool Comey's joined us, right? That's not a rando. I meant to hit that little edge, but I guess not. Oh, I got the kill. Okay then. Wait, Zot, do you play in handheld? Or do you play like on TV or tabletop with Joy-Cons? On TV? Okay. Gotcha, Sam. Just paint the rest of the middle here. What elements do you want in Splatoon 4 from the previous games? I was thinking Splatoon 1's main power and kit, Splatoon 3 special designs, other stuff. I don't know, it's kind of hard to say because I feel like having some very new stuff would be good. But for me, I can't really tell, like, what I'd enjoy more from the previous games until I don't have it, right? It's kind of hard to say when I'm still, like, in the present enjoying what we have. You know? Food time. I mean, I guess if you guys want to play some Clam Blitz, I can open up a room. I know some people might not want to play Clam Blitz. But I would like to do something other than Turf War. You know? Well, I'll do one more and then I'll open up a room. Clam Blitz? Clam? Food? Food time. That is something, I don't know if, going back to Zaren's, like, a conversation about, not getting the charge slash to come out. Sometimes, like, if you're too close and accidentally do the charge slash, you, like, slide past the opponent and you don't even, like, get a hit on them. It, like, just happened to me there with the little training dummies. Bug Door, welcome to the stream. Just waiting for Splatoon Raiders. Yep, we all are. Splatoon Waiters, Splatoon Waiters. Splatoon Raiders waiting room is what I wanted to say. Don't know if I'll do a stream tomorrow though. I think I will just wait until the launch day to do another stream. Oh, I almost dodged that. I had no ink. I could have killed him. Could have killed them. Splatoon Waiters! We're doing Turf War for now, but I'm about to swap over to some Anarchy Open. Hold on. One here. Dang it! I was expecting you to die there, Sam. Ah. Damn! Oh, those tennis missiles. Alright, switching over to Clam Blitz, I guess. We'll play a bit of Clam Blitz and then I guess we could read the interview first. The dev interview. No! Whoopsies. I did not mean to continue. Boing, boing. Okay. For people that want to join, let me put the pool ID in chat. Make sure you guys join the pool first. I still hear thunder outside. I'm gonna give people some time to join the pool if they want to join and play. If there's more than 3 people that want to join, we'll like do room resets every 4 matches or so. 4 or 5 matches. Splatoon waiters. Can't wait to play Splatoon waiters. How do I think Stamper should be buffed? I was thinking similar ways to what Pro Kara mentioned. Cheaper Zipcaster so you get it earlier. Revert ink efficiency nerf. Some zip buffs. I don't know. I never really think too much about like proper changes like that, you know. It'll happen and I will be mad, but there hasn't been like a weapon that like I stopped playing from a nerf. Maybe like taking a break from it, sure, but there's no food? You ain't got food, Caroline? I'm gonna go scout. What is it? Scout? What is wrong with my brain today? Scavenge some food. There's no food? No food? Food time! Alright, time for food. I don't know if my mic is picking up all, like, the thunder. It's pretty loud, though. Alright. What's good, Chister? What's the salmon run rotation? S-Blast, Aerospray, Ink Brush, and then the 96 gal. That doesn't seem bad, actually. We might do a bit of that today. Let's see how Clan Blitz goes, though. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Alright, room is up for those that would like to join. Alright, if anyone else wants to join, let me know in chat. But like after 4 or 5 matches, we'll do a room reset and get some new people in, if there are people there. Because there might be someone that wants to join that isn't really keen on talking in chat, so, you know, fair enough. Give them a chance, if they exist, that is. And I'm not just making someone up. Let's try this. Highlighter. Highlighter, man. You don't know. Can't even find the cheap microwavable pizzas? Damn. Crow's gonna starve, guys. We gotta get Crow the food. Real quick question. I may join in a bit, but the question is, what was the best match of the World Cup this year? Ooh. For this year's World Cup? Damn. I I didn't watch every single match, but I think I did watch most. I'd say, for me personally, it's in between the England-Mexico, what is that, round of 16 match? Or the Argentina, Cape Verde, round of 32 match. I think I'm leaning more the Argentina Cape Verde match for me. If you want me to know, like, as a US fan, I would definitely say the US opener against Paraguay. But I think just like entertainment value, like solely entertainment value, then yeah, probably like Argentina, Cape Verde. We'll see how this setup goes, and then if we need like Lorraine, we could swap. So ready whenever you are, Chris. Ready when you are. Morocco versus Netherlands was good, especially the goal to tie the game. I actually don't remember too much of that game. I think because I had it on the side, I didn't like properly watch it. I did like watch the penalty shootout, but I don't remember most of the game, to be honest. I was like doing something else. Where the hell am I going? Damn, being chased by two people. No way I didn't get the dynamo. Damn. No! I think I need some quick super jump. Because I wouldn't even be able to like run away in time. There with those clams that I just had. Ah. Wow. Don't push up. You are alone. There we go. I tried to get away from that. Oh my goodness. It is raining really, really hard. Dynamo's down. Dynamo's down again. Why was I acting like as if that was like my own shield? What the hell was I doing there? No! They had no wink, but they kept moving around too much. I couldn't hit them. Yeah, we can't do much. Give me a sec, guys. Just BRB real quick. Sorry about that, guys. I am back. Just needed to check something around the house because of the rain. It was raining very, very hard. Like, it's already dark out, but like, I couldn't even see like the street lights. That's how much it was raining. BRB real quick. Better not be 20 minutes. No, it was like what, 3 minutes? I don't know how long it was. What are you guys talking about? Ice cream? Couldn't find anything nutritional, so you got ice cream. Oh, okay. Vanilla's the only one you have. Just skimming through chat, trying to catch up on the conversation you guys had. Dude, I love coconut ice cream. What are you on about, Sam? Damn. Coconut ice cream's goated. There are people that don't like coconut. I mean, you know, it's fair. You had to get going, Zat? Oh, okay. Take care, dude. Sorry. I wasn't here to say bye earlier, but take care. Thanks for stopping by. Mobility weapons suck. We have a spot for someone else to join, if anyone else would like to join. They make ice cream made out of hot sauce and peppers in North Carolina. I mean, I'd try that. It is a really interesting ice cream flavor. I would try it. I'm down. Boom, boop, boop, boom, boop, boop, boop. All right. I don't know who just... Was that Sam? I think Sam just joined. All right. I'm a little worried that we don't have enough, like, proper Slayer options. How good did Comey do last match? We all kind of struggled. I'll go a shooter weapon. I'll go another shooter. Ooh, wait a minute. I was gonna go with the Splash-O-Matic, but I think I'll go Pro. Or should I go... Should I go the Nova? You guys down if I go Splatter Shot Nova? Nah, I'm gonna go Pro. Go Booyah Bomb. I do need some quick super jump, though. S-Grid. I'll use that. Oh, no. I'll use that shirt. That's what I meant. Go back! Yeah. Sploosh. Alright, you're gonna go Dynamo, Chris? Go with whatever you're comfortable with. We could try doing what we had last time with no, like, proper backline, I guess, other than me having maybe the most range. What do you use? Whatever you're comfortable with. If we need a backline and this Pro doesn't go well, then I'll go Splatling. You're personally more of a cheesecake person. Caroline never really liked cheesecake. Yeah, it's same. I mean, my dad's a big fan of cheesecake, so I'm somewhat used to eating it. I wouldn't say it's like my favorite though. I would prefer, like Caroline says, carrot cake over cheesecake for me personally. Just to be honest, I'm not a big cake person at all. Like, I don't know. If like whenever my birthday comes around, I always want like an ice cream cake, which is it's mainly ice cream. Because, like, a proper cake just isn't really my thing. I'm not, like, a sweet bread person. Tres leches? My dad loves tres leches, so I grew up eating that. Well, not really eating it, but I grew up where my mom would make it a lot. and it just isn't for me. But if I were to choose like a moist cake like tres leches or just like a regular cake, I would go tres leches. Because like dry cakes aren't really my thing. Just cakes in general, like I said. What's good, Yoshi Glazer? 2 days after your birthday, and you're coming into the stream with about 2 days of Splatoon 3 experience because you got Splatoon 3 for your birthday. You can now finally join the streams. Nice! Hope you are enjoying Splatoon 3. Happy belated birthday. What level are you right now, Yoshi Glazer? Lydia, you feel like it depends on cake? You love red velvet? I feel like I haven't had red velvet enough. I've had it probably like once in my life. You got disgusted, but I want to say I'm disgusted by tres leches. It's just, I mean, maybe. I never ate it that much, like growing up, because my mom used to always make it for my dad. I don't mind it, but again, I'm just not a cake person or like sweet bread person. Like, I don't know how to call it, but other than like sweet bread. Your mom decorates cake herself, even though she doesn't know what she's doing. But it's always just to laugh and see the result rather than the flavor, bruh. Like, I'm not a big icing person. I feel like icing's a little too sweet for me. Choco flan? I don't think I've had choco flan other than I've only had like regular flan. Comey, we're waiting on you. I don't know if you're in the stream or not, or just like someone on my friends list. But we're waiting on you. Currently level 6. You've only been doing Turf Wars because it's probably my favorite way to play Splatoon besides story mode. I mean, yeah, that's good. It's actually probably the only thing you can do until level 10 when you unlock Anarchy Battle. You know what ice cream I've recently gotten into? This is gonna sound like an interesting flavor. Honeydew melon ice cream. There's like this set of like ice cream bar, not really, ice cream bar from a brand called like this Korean ice cream brand called Melona. There's like a giant box of 3 flavors at Costco that comes with mango, strawberry, and the melon, honeydew melon flavor, and that's actually really nice. Like, that flavor's really good for some reason. I don't know what happened to Komi, so, I mean, if we have a spot for one more person, please join. Oh, Chris left. He can do Salmon Run? Yeah, I think you... Actually, yes. Is Salmon Run... Your Salmon Run's available until, like... It isn't available until you're level 4, I think. So, Yoshi Glazer should be able to do Salmon Run. Tell me when you're gonna go play Salmon Run. Alright. Will do. I guess, yeah, we got space for 2 more people since Komi and Chris just left. What the frick? Are we really doing this? Oh no. Hey, no freaking... Hey, no! Yo, I had to stop and look at Sam for a second. I'm like, wait a minute. Is he also wearing the same outfit as me? Caroline's a little off. I don't know if you have this shirt, but... Yeah. We'll wait for you, Chester. Here, Caroline. Walk down the stairs. Let's all walk down the stairs together. Caroline, get in the middle. I bananatosis. Yep. Oh my goodness. So got Dry Bones, Boshi, Shiver Fry plush from the Nintendo store in San Francisco, but no Big Man because they didn't have him. Oh, that sucks. Maybe next time you go, they'll have him in stock. Oh, welcome back, Satura. Would you mind letting Chister play first? He was getting on just now. He can play? Alright, well, we'll do a room reset anyway. For the people just joining, if you would like to join. So go ahead and join, Zet. Chister wants to do warm-ups. Amazing stuff I just saw on Twitter. Alright. Oh, you got the shirt. Okay, you did have the shirt. Here. Get over here. Caroline, where'd you go? Oh, never mind. Are we seriously doing this? Oh my goodness. Okay then. Let's all walk down the stairs, alright? On 3. 3, 2, 1, go. I have to wait because of stream delay. Okay, that didn't work because I don't know how long the stream delay is. Wait, here. Let's test the stream delay. Type a 1 in chat after I say now, okay? Now. What's good, Bonnie Man? Welcome to the stream. Okay. That was like, what? 5-ish seconds? Let's try it again. Here. This time type 2 after I say now, okay? Now. Okay, wow, okay. It's like 4 actually. More like 4. 4 seconds. Alright, well, enough fooling around. Let's just let's just start. What the what is going on? Oh man. Chat froze. Oh, no worries. No, it happens. Just testing stream delay. LOL teammate ready for this. Oh crap, okay. We all just died. Great! I would like to play the game, please. When I said booyah, I meant it as we got rid of their clams. Not that we're using specials. Ah, I waited. I didn't have the patience there. Ah, crap. I didn't know where you're throwing the booyah bomb, to be honest. What the hell did I throw a small clam? As soon as I picked up the big clam? What the hell happened there? We are not as coordinated as they are. We scored, but we did not have a good push at all. Ah, damn, I almost killed them. One hit away. Rip. Throw booyah bombs where they will help us. Yeah, that's the thing. We don't know where the other person is throwing booyah bombs. But yeah, they were more coordinated than us. That's the thing. We have no form of communication other than a 4-second delay from me, and even then I wasn't really talking. We move. Exactly, Caroline. We move. I'll use Splatter Shot Nova. No thanks. We have like no killing power there. Let's try again. Use Booyah Bombs, I guess, as like a... I guess where they are, again, where it will help us. Maybe as cover? I don't know. Not really as cover, to be honest. Remember, the bombs will help just destroy the, crab tank. Should have waited until we had a special, Caroline. Yeah, you shouldn't have got in there, Sam. I'm sorry. I was dead and couldn't really help. Damn. Oh my goodness, man. No, I was too far. Damn, man. Get out of there, Zach. No, run back, run back, run back. Retreat. Get over here! Oh crap, okay. Damn. Oh, Caroline, so close. Oh, there was another dualies. Damn, man. This is clearly not working. Sam, don't. Okay, I thought you were up there already. I got scared. I'm like, please don't push without us. We need a good push to score like multiple big clams here. Oh my goodness. He's really after me. I was waiting on you, Zed. I'm sorry. Yeah, this is not going well. Can we not do this, please? Also, my controller is low on battery. I gotta swap it out. Oh, man. Oh, that's even worse. Should do different weapons. You mean like all use the same weapon, just a different weapon, or like a normal team, you mean? Oh, all the same weapons? Oh boy. What weapon are we going? That? Oh crap, okay. Fine. A team of Aerosprays, we will not only have no range, we have no killing power. I mean, yeah, not that good killing power. That's 2 negatives. I got 5 stars, so we should win with the Aerospray, bro. Okay, 3 of them have Ninja Swim. Be careful of that. We should have roles for some of us, like who's actually picking up the clams, and like who's actually going on the offensive and flanking and stuff, you know. Oh, they got beacons too. Watch out for beacons. Oh, disconnect. Who was that? Sam. I'm kill people. What? I don't mind being the clam carrier. Hold on, guys. Sorry. Give me a sec. Room's up for anyone else that's joining, but be right back. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that, guys. Welcome back to the stream. Are you able to join back, Sam, or are you done playing? Okay, so Caroline and Zatra will be, I guess, the Slayers. I'll try and, I guess, play more defensively. Stella Zoe, hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. Wishing you a lovely day. Thank you, thank you. Right back at you. Hope you are doing well. You got a ban for 10 minutes, Sam? Oof. Okay, is there anyone else that wants to join? Some water. I'm doing okay. Doing okay. Excited for Splatoon Raiders this Thursday. It has been an hour and a half of the stream. We probably will check out the dev interview in a bit. You have to record something for your school's outreach program on Friday? You have to do that on Friday, or you have to do that for Friday? I guess for... Well... I did send an invite already. We'll just start with the three of us for now, then. Beep, beep, boom. All right. Well, we'll start. I haven't played this game yet. It looks really fun. Splatoon 3 or the game everyone's talking about, Raiders, that comes out not tomorrow. I was about to do the freaking bit again. Thursday, July 23rd. But yeah, I recommend this game. If you're into, you know, PvP, player versus player, competitive shooters. It's a unique one compared to other things out there. Or if you want something a bit more single player, then I get the new one that comes out this Thursday is it. Hey, nice. No, I didn't think they were that close. Crap. They're immediately taking the lead again. No! Wow, okay. That sucks. I was gonna leave it for whoever was spawning in, but nah. Got the charger somehow. No! That sucks. Oh, no way. That's really frustrating. Let's not do the same weapons anymore. I don't like this. I'm gonna go back to the pro. I'm gonna be honest, I picked this weapon because I was going to go solo with it. We're sorry for copying you. But yeah, I think it's a good idea if we have, I'd say maybe like, if we've killed like one or two of them, and you have your Kraken, Caroline, push up with your Kraken and If we have clams, we'll follow you there. Nope. We couldn't do anything. Sorry, Caroline. Oh my goodness. Oh. Damn. Yeah, I'm still clam carry. Gimme. I'll still carry it. Oh my, you almost threw it off. Damn. Oh, that sucks. I don't know why I thought I could do that. All right, nice. Keep the side. I'm gonna get the penalty clam. Just stand your ground. There we go. We're gonna need a lot of patience for this match, the way this team's playing. Nice. Damn. Sucks. We couldn't really hit the counter there. We do have the lead though, so again, patience. Oof. Damn, I didn't know they were they were there, to be honest. Nice. All right. Oh my goodness. Oh. Bleh. That was a stressful win. Nice fist bump, Caroline. Hito Yuta, hello! Hello, hello, hello. He joined back, Sam. How many matches? It's been quite a few. Here, let Sam join back in. 2 more matches, and then I will do a room reset. Should I really be using this? I'm gonna go with the other one. Oh, give me a sec, guys. Sorry. Gotta mute for a sec. Oh, well, it seems Sam took too long to join and someone took their place. Sorry about that, guys. I'm back. Welcome back to the stream. That's Hito Yuta, I'm guessing, that joined. Or that's you, Sam? That's you? You changed your name? Okay. We'll do a room reset. We'll do 2 matches, then we'll reset the room. I don't really plan on playing too much longer because I would like to check out that dev interview on stream, you know. I know it's not you, Sam, I know. We'll get you in this next room rotation. Let me translate the messages. Dev interview? That was an interview with the devs of Splatoon Raiders. That has like concept art and stuff that I wanted to check out on stream. Bip. Nice. There's a bunch of clams here if someone wants to pick those up. Ah, damn. Nice kill, Caroline. I'm on my way to help guard that. There we go. Nice kill. What do you think about how long it'll be until new Splatoon? It's a good question because we are getting writers now. Yeah, I'd assume like another 3 years probably. Damn. Ah. I have no ink. Oh, I couldn't. They were just all up in Zatura's face there. Damn. Yeah, my will to play Clam Blitz is just slowly diminishing. Not even slow. I think rapidly diminishing is the better wording. Why did I say slowly? We had a chance to. We had like one chance to push, and then we just lost it. We couldn't do it again. Don't got long till next rotation. I don't know. Part of me just wants to do the dev interview now, but I did promise to do the room reset. Oh, my sauna hat. Alright, we'll just do one more. I'm sorry. I just do not want to play Clam Blitz anymore, so... Last game. Last game. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Oh, Hiroyuta said something. Let me translate. That was the guy. I think we faced the Japanese YouTuber just now. That last match. I think if the translation from Hiroyuta's message was accurate, I think we just faced the that match. That. Oh man, I wish I did better. Wish we could have given them a better match, man. Alright. Last match. If I go quiet, I am trying very hard. I'm going try-hard mode. Well, this is going by very quickly. Give me those. Never mind. I'm gonna wait until at least someone else has their special before using mine. Alright, I'll just use mine, whatever. Yeah, great aim! No! Splatter is someone on your friends list, Zatura? Damn. What a coincidence. I don't know. I'm not as satisfied with that win, if I'm gonna be honest. I just feel like we played a lesser team after the last match. Safnia. Let me know if I pronounced the name correctly. But welcome to the stream. Hello, hello. But GG, we did good. We played well. We did what we needed to. So, good work, team. Let me not downplay my team's efforts, even if I'm not feeling well. You know, you guys did great. All right, GG. That'll be it for that. I don't want to play Clan Blitz anymore. I know it's about to swap in like in 7 minutes. What's the next mode? I don't know if I'll play too much. Zones? We'll see how long it takes to read the dev interview. And if it's not too long, then we might come back and play a few matches. If not, we'll end the stream with reading the dev interview. So that will be it. Thank you, Hiroyuta, for playing. We are done playing for now. We will watch Splatoon Raiders trailer and stuff. I don't know how to tell them. I'm gonna hop out to go blind. Bye. Take care, Caroline. Thanks for stopping by. I don't think the dev interview has any spoilers. I say spoilers as if like the trailer has spoilers too, but it's it definitely does have stuff that they'll talk more about that I would also rather not see. So I mean, I think we'll just read the dev interview and then we'll end the stream there. If you're interested in watching the Splatoon the Raiders overview trailer, then you know. It'll be available on the Nintendo YouTube. Not just done for the stream? Yeah, fair enough. Now I got you. I am feeling a little tired myself. Oh. How do you pronounce that? O-U-H. Oh. Is that like a Twitch emote? And YouTube doesn't have that. At the very least, 7TV or B better TTV doesn't appear on YouTube chat. All right. Thank you for playing, Hiroyuta. I had to close the room now. GG. Oh, whoops. All right. So, let me pull everything up. I'm gonna keep my sauna hat on. Like how goofy it looks. All right. Put up a message. Oh, geez, I need to put up I would have to pull up Translator on my PC to paste it or something. Hold on. All right. Whoops. There we go. Have I been reading the comics every day? Yes, actually. They're very short, very cute. Nothing like crazy. It's just like fun, cute and funny little, you know, just little comics. Nothing serious has happened. Which is kind of what I expected. All right. Let me pull up the dev interview. Give me a sec, guys. All right. So, boom! Ta-da! Ask the Developer, Volume 22, Splatoon Raiders Part 1! Woo. Can you guys... Is the chat even visible on the screen? Because it's like white letters on black background does not really look that well. It's kind of visible here. Hold on. Maybe there's something I can do. White on white. Yeah, exactly. It just does not look good. I didn't think this far. Well, let's see if this works. Whoops. Uh-oh. What have I done? Oh, what have I done? There. Wait, crap. Where'd it go? There it is. Haha! I am smart! I don't know if that looks good. Does that look good, guys? Someone's message is gonna go out of that. There we go. Stream is not over. We are reading this. Let me zoom in too, so that's easier to read everything. We'll probably skim through everything here because there is a lot of reading, a lot of words. You know, a lot of words. Time feels so slow. We're almost there. No worries. I'm not reading all that. I'm not reading all that. All right. So, I guess the main things, we'll probably look at the main things. If you want to read all this on your own, I guess I could put the link in chat. But, yeah, basically the reason I wanted to see this was because there was some interesting things. I don't know what the interesting things were. I probably should have read this beforehand on my own and then like picked out the highlights. But I was like, I wasn't even home for most of the day. All right. Thank you very much. I guess we'll just start now. I'm gonna skim through and then see if there's anything interesting. We'll talk about that. Briefly explain what kind of game Splatoon Raiders is. Raiders is a spin-off title in that series while preserving the Splatoon series' fundamental controls. This game is designed as a more focused single-player experience rather than a competitive one. One main features get... Okay, we know that. Let me skip. Okay, here... Actually, this is an interesting part. After Splatoon 3, I would have expected the next release to be Splatoon 4. But instead, it turned out to be a spin-off. What led to that decision? We've been going full speed ahead for over 11 years now. Also, hold on, I need to lower the volume of the music. For me, at least. Sorry. We've been going full speed ahead for over 11 years since the series' launch, developing and updating 3 titles along the way. We thought it might be interesting to create something with a slightly different approach to gameplay, where you could really savor the action on your own. Splatoon isn't just about competitive play, it also includes cooperative modes like Salmon Run and a single-player story mode. So, one of our motivations for developing this game was our desire to create a new entry point into the series by releasing these non-competitive elements, not just as a secondary feature, but as a standalone spin-off. That said, we will continue developing competitive gameplay going forward. That's why we developed a game. That's why that's why we developed this game as a spin-off and not as Splatoon 4. So again, kind of what I've been saying as well, which was a spin-off would be good for the series, right? Instead of just being the competitive game it is, you know. Originally, around the time our work on updates to Splatoon 3 was winding down, so I'd say like summer 2024, right? Or maybe even before that, we were exploring whether we could develop a single-player experience that players could dive into their heart's content, leveraging the gameplay of Salmon Run. Salmon Run is a part-time game, but well, yeah, we know what Salmon Run is. We thought that if we could adapt it for single player, it might result in something hectic yet exhilarating. We discussed developing the next Splatoon game for Switch 2. That being the case, we thought you could really take advantage of the system's performance. This prompted various experiences, such as ramping up the number of Salmonids for the ultimate multitasker experience, where a single player battles them all. Holy crap! I don't know if chat's working. Is chat working or just no one's talking? Okay, cool. Just wanted to make sure. Salmon Run is a 4-player co-op mode, and even then things can get pretty busy, right? How would that work in single player? Like you said, Salmonids and Salmon Run are designed with 4-player co-op in mind, so dealing with them alone would be extremely difficult. So the first thing we tried was building gameplay around placing traps. The idea was to place traps all over the place and fight alongside them. Here's some development footage from that time. Here we go. Here's the good stuff. So, yeah, like you said, I see you hiding. Also, welcome to the stream. I didn't see your messages because you were hiding. All right, welcome to the stream. But as you said, when creating the game, they had originally it was going to be like a tower defense game. So this is development footage, which is they're clearly using the Splatoon 3 engine. Oh, look at that! You place turrets. Yeah, again, it was going to be like a tower defense game. It just looks so funny. I wonder what, I mean, again, they were just testing stuff, so there wasn't like a proper goal yet. But it's like, what would they have been defending if it like stayed as a tower defense, you know? Traps are being triggered automatically, so it's like a base defense game. Yes, we know what that is. Yes, exactly. At first, it was very much like a base defense game. We created a prototype where you place lots of traps and deal with waves of incoming Salmonids. However, the more we explored it, the more it felt like you were just building a fortress with lots of traps and then watching it play out. Didn't really feel like a Splatoon game to us. Yeah, I kind of see that. Unless there was like some sort of other objective where you used, I guess, the main core of Splatoon, which is like, you know, Squid Kid, right? You're a kid now, you're a squid now. In the Splatoon games, you perform loads of different actions within a short period of time, fighting enemies, inking the ground, changing in and out of squid form, jumping from one place to another, and so on. We think the intensity of the action is one of the game's key strengths, but when the core gameplay shifts to building a fortress and fighting off enemies, it becomes difficult to make the most of that strength. When we look back at the early days of the series, at first, the fun came from a sense of unity between the player and the character through gyro controls on the Wii U gamepad. Having developed 3 titles in the series plus their DLCs, we've had both competitive and non-competitive gameplay. But no matter what, as long as that's as long as there's that strong sense of action and unity with the character and the ink, it always feels like you're playing Splatoon, but with traps, we couldn't recreate that feeling. From that point, we made a major shift away from gameplay centered around building a fortress to defend against enemies. We focused instead on expanding the range of actions available to the player to be more dynamic, so they actively take down enemies themselves. As we organized ideas of how to expand the players' actions, the concept of gadgets emerged. Players can equip gadgets to charge forward with power or leap high into the air and place gadgets that let you hover briefly above them, and so on. We designed it with the idea that players' actions would differ depending on the gadget you use. So I guess they kind of still... What's going on with the video? It was still somewhat a tower defense, not really a tower defense game, but like, okay, they added gadgets to let you do more instead of just, like they mentioned, placing traps, right? I guess that's like pre-splatolites, those like random balls spinning around. Also seeing... Oh, what the frick is it? The bird! What the... Yo! What the frick was that gadget? Just a random pelican like appears. Look at that. Go, my bird! Attack! I was just about to mention, it feels weird seeing a Barnacle and Dime big run during the day. It's just, not really, I wouldn't say it's cursed, it just looks really funny. That's actually, it's not even during the day, this feels like morning. Blue sky. Look at that, the bird! Bird up. Exactly. Oh, whoops. Definitely, rather than having players place traps and wait, gameplay that keeps them constantly on the move with various gadgets feels like it expands on the fun of that signature Splatoon action. I think the satisfaction of playing Salmon Run comes from how you start moving the instant you think. So it's like you're sort of thinking, but sort of not. Or rather, you react before you think. In sports, we often refer to being in the zone, and I thought that level of immersion might be really satisfying in a video game too. And it's not just sports. Busy jobs offer a similar sense of satisfaction, I think. In the zone. Talk about swapping gadgets. I mean, things we kind of know already from like the Direct and stuff. Other news we've seen. So many things happening at once. Didn't that make the design and the sound creation a bit challenging? It definitely did. By the time I got my hands on it, the gameplay direction was already somewhat fixed, but the difficulty level was off the charts. Just talking UI stuff. Imagine, while it's important that for the game to feel busy and fun, how quickly and easily players can grasp the situation amid all the chaos also has a major impact on how it feels to control. If you've been attacked from behind without realizing it, the reason for your defeat becomes unclear and it can feel unfair, so we use sound effects to help address that. Yeah, again, they're just talking about like the game design, right? Making sure everything feels satisfying and fair. So I think I'm gonna skip a bit ahead. You've talked about putting effort into the design and sound to make it easier to understand what's going on in busy situations. Let's circle back to gadgets, which are a key gameplay element in this title. What kinds are there? During brainstorming, we had many ideas for gadgets. The team brainstormed freely on the theme of expanding the player's range of actions and came up with a variety of ideas. I guess I can zoom in real quick. You can see what these papers are. There's like a kite or like a paraglider. You get your own slamming lid. The chat's kind of obstructing that. You could have probably gotten your own slamming lid. I don't know what the hell that spiral thing is. Like again, it's just concept stuff. Can't really tell clearly what it is. We'd started building the gameplay around the idea of traps, so there are a lot of gadgets designed to be placed on the ground. Also, since the original objective, much like Salmon Run, was to collect golden eggs from defeated salmonids, then deliver them to a container. We even came up with a conveyor belt-like gadget that could automatically transport a large number of golden eggs. This reminds me of like tycoon games from like Roblox or whatever. So the idea didn't make it to the final game. That's right, we considered a lot of ideas experimenting. But it felt like we put greater focus on the game's intense gadget-focused action if we removed the element of bringing back golden eggs to the container. However, we felt it would be more interesting for the players if they had a reason to move around. So we kept the part where you collect the golden eggs, but removed the need to take them back to the container. By tweaking the objectives like this, we narrowed down the gadgets to those that keep the focus on defeating enemies. Simplified the function of gadgets, you also made them customizable. Yeah, customizing the gadget parts. It's like witnessing highly trained professionals at work, for example, preparing food at a food truck or packing goods on a production line. It's like they're moving at superhuman speed, right? True artisans whose bodies seem to move naturally. But even they started out as beginners and through steady practice eventually reached level that looks superhuman to us. Okay, what this is telling me is that we're going to move to part 2, right? That there's going to be a lot of chaos in this game, and that the amount of movement options we'll have is going to be crazy. Alright, part 2. Oh, there's part 3. I didn't even know there was a part 3. So part 2. So you settled on the core gameplay for the ultimate multitasker experience. I wanted to ask how you then went about expressing that through the game's world. But it just struck me that you're all in uniform. Oh my goodness. And there's just a picture of them getting off the uniform, I guess. I don't know. They're wearing Splatoon shirts, by the way. Introduce the game setting. The game takes place on the Spirhalai Islands, group of uninhabited islands, right from the start. We didn't really consider any other options beside islands, since this is a spin-off title and it differs from the previous entries in the series up to Splatoon 3. We thought it best for the setting to be remote from those two geographically. Islands seemed like a natural choice. This also aligned with the gameplay really well. What's good, Hanel? Welcome. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. And I think I'm gonna skip. They're kind of going over deep cut. The Splatoon series up to now. We're okay right now. Hanel, just to catch you up, what we're doing. Again, since Splatoon Raiders is like really soon, it's on Thursday. It's basically tomorrow for you. Nintendo added like an interview with the developers, so we're kind of just skimming through this. Oh, that looks exciting. In the Splatoon series up to now, the world has centered on so-called urban environments, where the street culture has taken root. Setting it on an uninhabited island must have changed the design quite dramatically. In previous entries, due to the core gameplay of inking turf, environments tended to feature a lot of horizontal and vertical surfaces, with stages mainly constructed from inorganic materials. Developing this game for Switch 2 hardware, graphics. The terrain features gentle curves covered in grass and being able to... Okay, yes, graphics. You mentioned that the development team were set on a game taking place on islands. Did everyone share a clear vision of what those islands would be like? Once we decided on an island setting, since it would be remote from previous locations, we wanted it to be full of adventure, so we started out creating a concept art like this. This looks like a freaking fun water park. Yo, actually, that would have been a really cool idea. You look at this concept art. Whoa. It's just a giant slide. You still have like the forks, the utensils you see from like Salmon Run stuff. There's a little chum at the whoa, whoops. There's like a little chum here at the bottom left. You described the islands as uninhabited, but it actually has a bright, refreshing feel. The salmon it's playing with swim rings also gives it a cute touch. We felt that it had turned out nicely and thought implementing that in-game could be fun. but it just didn't work at all. Somehow, with this setting, it started to feel like we were unfairly picking on the Salmonids, who were simply going about their lives happily on the island, and it became a bit difficult to accept it emotionally. On top of that, it felt like we were attacking the Salmonids and taking their cherished treasures by force, and then basking in our spoils. That's actually something I've seen a lot of people complain about online, with what we've seen on the game. That like, oh, we're raiding their British Museum simulator or whatever, right? It seems like they kind of changed it though. I mean, that's not what the main game, the full game is. Maybe it was because the Salmonids were depicted in a way that made people sympathize with them as living creatures. Without any prior discussion, everyone who played the prototype kept saying, "Poor Salmonids." We thought we needed to do something about that feedback, which prompted us to significantly rethink the visual direction. However, development had already progressed to a certain point. We were in the phase where we couldn't really change things like the lineup of Salmonid or the overall characteristics of the terrain. So we thought about what we could do with that scope. Even when it came to the background music, when we were creating it based on the resort-like concept art, it had an adventurous and friendly vibe that only added to the feeling that we were going out of our way to attack these cute, innocent creatures. We started to doubt if we were heading in the right direction, and the motive for progressing through the game became unclear. So we made a major shift, dramatically changing the design direction with the key concept of wound up in an outlandish environment. Okay, we got more stuff. Enemies in the game are tough. Well, hold on. I'm like trying to read to myself quickly, see if there's like anything interesting. But I feel like I'm missing stuff, but I don't think there's much here. Let me know if I missed something though. Concept, I've wound up in an outlandish environment. Some weird object marking its territory with handprints. Weirdly broken cooking tools, marks as if something had been crawling. Marking territory. So yeah, again, this is dev footage where like the game was way brighter, as you could see. And then they still had like parts of like that like resort beach vibe, but there's like the slide on the left, right, and some on the right. That being so, we decided to change things from the ground up. We're working the entire design, from objects in the environment all the way down to finer details like lighting. We also made the Salmonids look more out of the ordinary than in previous games. Concept art we arrived at a bit after trial and error. I'm just gonna remove that. So again, some more concept art that's a bit more in line with like the final game. It does have that like a bit more like washed out lighting. Seems unsettling. We got a video. Oh, this is music. Hold on. Oh, listen to it. Even the background music during gameplay gives you the feeling that you can't let your guard down. Right after we shared this outlandish concept art, the sound designer put together a piece of music, something like this maybe, and it ended up being a perfect match for the uneasy tone we were aiming for. Would you prefer this, like the concept one, like the more like the resort raiders, or the one we got? Well, to be honest, we haven't even played the game yet, so I can't really say. I think having a bit more of a serious tone seems pretty cool, you know, especially for Splatoon, right? We already have a lot of colorful stuff, right? So having something a bit different is nice. But again, we haven't played the game yet, so. We wanted players to feel like they've wandered into a place filled with salmonids behaving in strange and unsettling ways. The Spiritlight Islands are located far away from Splatsville, and they couldn't be more different. When we worked on the background music for this game, we aimed to create something that would make comfortable listening for the salmonids themselves, but somewhat unsettling to our ears, or to Inklings and Octolings. One of the appeals of the Splatoon series is the idea that bands are behind the music. What's behind the outlandish tracks this time? We were actually shown this online like last week about this new band. It is not Omega 3. It's called DHA. New Salmonid band, which is pretty cool. Here's what they look like compared to Omega 3. Being surrounded by those kinds of sounds while swarms of salmonids close in on you really leaves you thinking this place is outlandish. Speaking of salmonids, how are the ones in the Spiritlight Islands different from those seen previously in Salmon Run? The salt found on the Spiritlight Islands has mysterious properties that make salmonids more aggressive. Throughout the series, the salmonids felt a peculiar longing to be eaten deliciously. What? Since salt is the seasoning that best brings out the flavor of salmon, they're irresistibly drawn to it. Oh, I like the design of this little guy. I'm saving this image. New Discord profile pic. I'm kidding, I don't know. Drawn in by the mysterious salt of the Spiritlight Islands, the salmonids gather there, and as the game progresses, they become increasingly coated in salt and stronger as a result. Eventually, they start to look almost like they've been baked in a crust of salt. I think that makes sense. We kind of saw that through like trailers we've seen so far, where there seems to be salmonids with more salt on them than the others. It looks like he's on some. Yeah, he's on the salts. You know, he's on the salts. Come to think of it, quite a few new salmonids in this game have food-inspired names, don't they? Salmonids didn't come up with the names themselves, it's simply what Inklings and Octolings called them. Since Salmon Run is essentially a part-time job where you collect power eggs, the name of each salmonid comes from the kind of shorthand words that teammates would use to communicate about it as efficiently as possible. Jeez, I could read, I swear. They're like the nicknames you give to bad guys in detective dramas. Even if it has a proper fish name, when it shows up out of nowhere and tries to swallow you whole, you end up calling it Maws, or something like that. The idea is to use words that are clear, unmistakable, and impactful when shared among teammates. We call it Salty Tongue because it sticks its tongue out, and Salivator because it's constantly drooling. Yeah, there you go. The two new boss salmonids. The interviewer's like, even you're making me kind of hungry. Alright, most versatile protagonist. Alright, I think this is the last part of the interview. We've talked about how you created the gameplay and the game's world. Now I'd like to hear more about the characters themselves. In this game's story, the spotlight is very much on Deep Cut. Was that something you had in mind from the early stages of development? Alright, here we go. Some good stuff. We felt that we hadn't fully explored Deep Cut within the series, and that there was still more of their charm we wanted players to discover. So, from quite early on, we decided to give them a major role and really let them take center stage this time. Besides, with all the new actions and gameplay mechanics in this title, we needed characters who could serve as guides and help drive both the gameplay and story forward. Deep Cut appeared as antagonists in the previous game's story mode, but they've always been kind of characters who actively seek out treasure and willingly throw themselves into battle. That led to the basic story premise of the protagonist and Deep Cut heading out together on treasure hunts. I think their role in this game as allies who fight alongside the player fits them perfectly. As the game, you'll collect briny scrolls, which are like sentiment scrolls, which include snippets of background info about Deep Cut. Whether or not you've played Splatoon 3, we think These give everyone a chance to appreciate Deep Cut's charm on a deeper level. So basically, we're getting Deep Cut lore in this game. Here's some concept art for, I guess, Deep Cut's design in Raiders. Oop, wrong thing. I mean, this one at the top looks very similar to the final design, right? I guess Fry always had the, like, there's another design for Shiver here, but Fry's design was like always like, yes, this is gonna be it. This just looks like regular, like urban deep cut top left here. I can't really tell what's going on bottom right though, but I like that the hairstyles for Shiver. Big Man stays the same. Big Man never changes because Big Man is perfect the way he is. Sounds like we'll get to see a new side of Deep Cut. Next, can you tell us how the mechanic protagonist came about, the ultimate multitasker who hunts for treasure alongside Deep Cut? As the story started coming together, we discussed how you progress in the game by creating all kinds of gadgets, which involves using your head and working with your hands, but Deep Cut really isn't the group to take on that kind of role. They called them dumb. No kidding. So we thought it would make sense for the protagonist to be somewhat reserved, craftsman-like character who could create anything even in harsh conditions. That's how the player character, known as the Mechanic, was born. The name Mechanic might suggest more brains than brawn, but the protagonist is deceptively strong, capable of intense action using gadgets they've built themselves. A mechanic isn't just someone who builds things, but someone who can work non-stop and handle themselves alone on a harsh island. So the mechanic is more action-oriented than the name suggests. As you progress through the game, not only do your stats like power and HP grow, but the range of actions the mechanic can perform continues to expand as well by the end of the game. You'll be able to do so many things that you might find yourself thinking, what am I even doing right now? Iron Man. Yeah, actually, kinda, yeah. Before they know it, the mechanic is involved with Deep Cut and ends up fighting for survival on the island, growing steadily stronger over time. There have been many strong protagonists in the past, but when you also take into account how hardworking and capable the mechanic is, they might just be the most versatile one we've ever had in the Splatoon series. Did the devs just basically say the mechanic's probably stronger than all the agents we've played as so far? Incoming video on like power scaling the Splatoon agents. Agent 3 has been dethroned. I mean, I see what the devs mean, right? Is that the fact that the mechanic has the smarts to build weapons and like use them strong enough to be like powerful themselves kind of puts them on, like, edges them out compared to, you know, other characters that we've seen. They built weapons on a boat with a bunch of scraps. Exactly. They built weapons out of nothing, basically. I don't know if the other agents could do that, you know? Even the versatile mechanic has the same uninhabited island vibe as Deep Cut. Yes, we explored a wide range of ideas imagining what life on an uninhabited island would be like. Even small details like their eyebrows add to their cool image. Yes, the unibrow. Cool. They've been living on an uninhabited island. So they've let oh jeez, I can't read. They've let them grow out, like their eyebrows. Details like that wouldn't have fit the previous Splatoon games since they're city-based. But we kept pushing the designers, saying, it's a spin-off, here's our chance to explore new ideas. We managed to get them into the game somehow or other. So even their facial design has had that much thought put into it. When we're crafting the setting, Inoue-san, which is, I guess, the art, my goat, basically, the artist, the dev who does the Splatoon 2D art, right? You mainly see in, like, Splatfest stuff, right? Inoue-san always reminds us to make sure the designers can picture actually being there. We carefully define details such as how far the location is from the Splatlands, what kind of plants and creatures live there, and what the environment is like. We even map it all out. When we imagine ourselves in that fully fleshed out setting, we think things like, in a place like this, their hair would just keep growing out and they wouldn't have the proper tools to groom themselves. So they'd start to look a bit worn. But even then, we thought they'd still find ways to enjoy themselves and express their own sense of style. For example, they might use things that have washed ashore and combine them in unusual ways. From there, more and more concrete ideas naturally started to come to mind. So we have just like concept for like the hairstyles. Some of these are actually like in the game, like this net, it isn't as exaggerated, but the net thing is, actually, do you guys even see my mouse? I don't know if you guys even see my mouse on screen, but like bottom left of the picture here is like in the game, just not as like exaggerated. The glass bottles is in the game, the chains, right? The others not really, but it's the cool idea with what they were going for. What the hell is like the clips here on this one? They're using a stick to like keep the tentacle in place. That's funny. This one has like fishing hooks in their hair. Doesn't that hurt? What the hell's going on there? Even on an uninhabited island, they haven't stopped taking pride in their style. After all, they're young inklings and octolings from Splatsville. The mechanic wears overalls, and we've created a variety of designs to choose from. We hope players will collect lots of them and enjoy exploring a variety of styles, changing outfits to match their mood or their gear. Again, just more concept art. This is actually like more finalized here, right? I'm pretty sure we'll probably like see some of these colors in game. Oh, squid jump. The mechanic can really make just about anything. They build a hideout ship that serves as a hub on the Spiritlight Islands and even develop mini-games inside it. The mechanic can even make video games to enjoy between treasure hunts. You play 2D mini-games on the hideout ship, and the pixel art for them was actually drawn by our general producer Nogami-san. Nogami made this, or drew it at least. The minigames themselves were developed by a team of composed mainly of staff who are relatively new to the company. Ah, okay, so the newbies made the minigames. Nogami joined in to support them as well. Nogami again is the producer, the guy who does the poses for like Splatoon 2 and 3, that guy. Since we're aiming to recreate the visual effect of aesthetic of an old CRT televisions in the minigames, Nogami-san went and explained how they work to our younger members. Oh my goodness, what? That makes me feel old. They're talking about the online. It sounds like Splatoon veterans and newcomers alike will be able to join the game in their own ways to wrap things up. Could each of you say a few words to the players who are looking... Wait, actually, hold on. Before I get to that, because that's the ending. Okay. First time I introduced difficulty to a Splatoon game. We saw that during the Direct. Talking about the help feature online. Okay, we really focus on how this game feels and responds, carefully crafting both the sound effects and the sound design to ensure the ultimate multitasker experience feels satisfying. We've not only fine-tuned the sound effects, but also the overall audio design in great detail, so we hope you'll give it a listen. As for the background music, I ended up talking mostly about the animated side of things earlier. But of course, we have plenty of new deep cut tracks as well, so please check those out too. So there you go. I mean, it made sense. We were going to get new deep cut songs. Players that helped shape the members of Deep Cut over the years of Splatfest and Splatoon 3. Being able to fight alongside them in this game is an exciting development, hopefully not just for us, but for players as well. We put a lot of effort into the game's cutscenes. Cutscenes! Yes! They talk about the app on the Nintendo Today little comic series in the Nintendo app. That's what I meant to say. While this title carries over elements from previous Splatoon games, we believe it's evolved into a new kind of Splatoon experience filled with lots of fresh ideas and challenges. We hope you'll give it a try and see for yourself how much we've poured into this game. The protagonist of the original Splatoon game was portrayed as a teenager, and now some of the people who were teenagers when they first played it have joined the development team and worked on this new game alongside us. It really makes me feel that this series has grown alongside its players more and more. No, don't make me feel old. Don't make me feel old, man. Damn. So people who were teens when the game came out, you know, when the series first started, are like now working on the game themselves as adults. Damn, that's crazy to think about. I mean, yeah, 11 years is a lot of time. Tamura-san, you were still a student when the original Splatoon came out, right? So were you. Maybe we've helped bring in new recruits. In that case, I guess we should look forward to a future where people who've played Splatoon writers join you in game development. Exactly, Splatoon has always evolved through close interaction with its players. With this title, we feel we were able to take a step forward with the series, and we hope it continues to grow together with players. I'm really looking forward to joining DeepCon and Hectic Treasure Hunt across the islands full of all kinds of outlandish things. Thank you all so much. So cool. We skipped a bit, but I think we got like most of like the cool and fun little tidbits that they showed. But yeah. 2015 Splatoon 1, 2017 Splatoon 2. Actually, 2022 is Splatoon 3. It just ended on the updates ended on 2024, and now 2026. So it's been 4 years since the launch of Splatoon 3. Damn. There is this overview trailer, which probably just like it seems like it retreads what the direct talked about. So I think I'll skip it, and in case there are spoilers, I won't watch it. But for those interested, go to the Nintendo YouTube channel, and there is the Splatoon Raiders overview trailer. I'm probably gonna skip it because I actually don't. Now that I've just like thought about stuff, I'm like, I'd rather go as blind as I can. So I think that'll be it for the stream today. Oh, yeah. I know maybe it wasn't like everyone's cup of tea, just like reading through that, right? But I wanted to look over that because sometimes there's some cool stuff, right? But yeah. Either way, I'm still excited for the game. Comes out this Thursday. For some people, it's already a day away. For me, it's still 2 days away. Well, less than 2 days, but you know what I mean. It was nice. I'm glad you enjoyed it. But yeah. I'm gonna get going now then, since it is 10:40 p.m. for me. And yeah, I mean, I'm gonna get some rest. And I'll see what I could do for the launch, if I'm gonna like do a little vlog like I did for the Switch 2 launch. Just me just going to pick up the game. I think it'd be pretty cool. But we'll see. Other than that, just yeah, thank you guys for watching the stream. We had like a lot of people at one point, so thank you guys for hanging out. But yeah, that'll be it from me for today. Shout out to everyone in chat. Appreciate you guys for hanging out. Shout outs to Nobody. I see you hiding. You changed your name. We got Hanul. We had Safnia. We had Chister. We had Bonnieman, Hiroyuta, Chris. We had Crow. We had Sam. We had Zatura. We had Lydia. We had Vanessa. We had Tony. That might have been it for everyone in chat. If I missed your name, I just know I appreciate you for stopping by the stream, and I apologize. The chat history does not go all that far back. But yeah, fun stream. Appreciate you guys. To everyone that joined and played, GG. Lydia, what are you still doing awake? Do you even have like? I hope you don't have anything to do tomorrow, because isn't it like what 3 in the morning for you, Lydia? It's 3:41. It's almost 4 a.m., girl. What the hell? What the helly? I got no sleep schedule, bro. I mean, I do want you to be healthy. To all you guys, want you guys to be healthy, but at the same time, my sleep schedule isn't that good either. But I want to at least sleep at a reasonable time on Wednesday so that I wake up early and can go pick up the game as soon as the store opens. So, like I said, I mean, anyone feel I could give you guys $20 to come and like hit me in the head with the baseball bat so I pass out on Wednesday night to actually go to sleep at a reasonable time. I'm kidding, but yeah, I'm gonna see what I can do for Wednesday night and then Thursday morning. But yeah, I think that'll be it for this week, other than Thursday. So I don't think I will stream tomorrow. I will save my energy, and I still have to work on the thumbnail for the stream, for the Splatoon Raider stream on Thursday. So yeah, I guess I'll do that tonight or maybe tomorrow when I get back home. But yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna go prepare for Splatoon Raiders on Thursday. So if whether you've downloaded the game and you're gonna play it at midnight, or you're gonna do what I'm doing, you're gonna pick it up during the day physically in stores, hope you guys enjoy, and see you guys on Thursday, right? But yeah, that'll be it from me for today. We're almost there, guys. I can't believe last year this game was announced, and now a year later, here we are. The game's almost in our hands. I can't wait. But yeah. With that said, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you guys for hanging out once again. Even if you were in the chat, thank you for stopping by and hanging out. Splatoon Raiders waiting room. Actually, if I'm not mistaken, Hanel, I don't know if Hanel is still here, but people in like Australia, tomorrow at my time, tomorrow noon my time, would already be like Thursday in like Australia. So I guess there are going to be people playing the game tomorrow already. So if you want to avoid spoilers, I recommend being very, very careful online on YouTube. So, I mean, I'm pretty sure spoilers are already out there now, but especially tomorrow, people are going to start playing the game already. So, just a little warning. Be careful online if you're trying to avoid spoilers. So, yeah. I don't know what else to say. Just thank you guys for watching. And, yeah, I'll see you guys on Thursday with Splatoon Raiders. I'm so excited. Yes, finally. Another new Splatoon game that I could share my experience with. Alright, with you guys, share the experience with you guys. Alright, enough yapping from me. Let me go rest my voice before I lose it, like right before the Splatoon Raiders stream. Alright then, take care of yourselves, have a good rest of your week. I will see you guys on Thursday at 12 p.m. like 12:30 p.m. Eastern. So set your schedules if you want to watch me stream Splatoon Raiders on Thursday. So yeah. See you guys on Thursday. Have a great week. Take care of yourselves. And of course, as usual, please have yourselves a damn good one. Later.